Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Today is July 2nd, 2019. It is Tuesday, and I hope you guys are off to a really good start so far. And I know some of you guys may have the week off. I know some of you guys may have today off or the next couple of days off to celebrate the 4th of July, and some of you guys will be working on that day. So wherever you guys are at in life, whatever you guys are going through, I hope that these videos help you even just a little bit. And I really appreciate the support and the watching of these videos. Thank you guys so much for that. Yesterday, I was talking to you guys about the idea of counting your blessings. I think one of the crazy things in life is that we tend to get so busy. We are connected more than ever before with all of our technology, our Alexa Home, our Google Home, our wearable technologies, our Apple Watches, our iPhones, our Androids, our laptops, our tablets, not to mention our smart home appliances, and the list goes on and on. So we're more connected than ever, and it seems that we're more busy than ever before. So I really think it's appropriate to take time and to really just get a pad of paper or get on your phone and just really count all the blessings that you have. Because I think one of the crazy things about living is that sometimes we take for granted the things that we have, the abilities that we have, the talents that we have, the fact that we can do so much, the fact that we have a body and that we're living and breathing every single day. And that was the idea of yesterday. And from that, I want to kind of jump into this next topic, which is the idea that we should always avoid people who try to put us in a box. It's so interesting how I know many of you guys you're probably not living under a rock. You've probably heard of the company Amazon. You've heard of UPS. You've probably heard of FedEx before. And what I really like about these companies is this idea that they put everything in a box, right? You order your new your life-proof case, you order some coffee from Bermuda, right? You order some new clothes that you got on sale on Amazon or whatever that may be. You may order something from Etsy. And so often we get our packages in boxes. And I think that that's a logistical a phenomenon. I think it's absolutely great that we can get all these things in packages at our doorstep or our P.O. box or the locker, so to speak, whatever that may be. That's so cool, but I don't think we should ever listen to people who try to pigeonhole us or someone who tries to put us in a box. I think it happens so often where people, like if you watch American Idol or you watch a lot of these reality TV shows, once someone fails, it's like they're done for. That's it. And I don't think we should ever fully take to heart what people say about us and what we can and cannot do. It's so interesting where I think a lot of people capitalize on people's stupidity. I think people capitalize a lot on people's inability to think. And I'm not calling you guys stupid. I'm not saying any of that, but it's just a reminder that so often I really am a firm believer that there are a lot of people, there's a lot of companies out there, there's a lot of organizations even who believe that they want to put you into a nice little fit box and treat you as though you're a package that's being sealed and delivered to the next location. And that's really sad to see because I am a firm believer that each and every one of us, we're all uniquely made. Yes, we're all human beings. And we all have a brain where we may come from different backgrounds. We may come from, different, we may be of a different race or a different ethnicity. We may have, the story of our parents or the story of how many brothers and sisters we have or whatever is how many siblings, how many cousins you have. All of these things are different scenarios. And I don't think that it's ever appropriate for anybody at any time in any way to put you in a box. That means that they will say, oh, you are this and that is all you are. I think I don't believe that that's appropriate, and I don't believe that that's healthy, not only for I don't think it's appropriate to be labeled like that. I think we are more than our labels, so to speak. We are more than, I've heard some people say we're more than our stereotypes. And I believe that. I believe that each and every one of us we have gifts and abilities. We have potential, right? And we should live our lives as though we have really, the only limitations we have are our human limitations, right? It would, I'm we can't live forever. Yeah, time's limited. And I know that there is certain human limitations that exist for mankind or humankind or whatever, but it's different than somebody who's saying to you and imposing those limitations upon you. That's much different. That's something that I don't really think is appropriate many times. And you'll see that with a lot of people who are more focused on labeling you as you are a type A personality, you are a type B personality, or you fit category 1 or category 2. Just because you are labeled as that doesn't mean you are that person, or doesn't mean you will always be that person, and doesn't mean you have the capacity to get out of that label. So this idea of having labeling people and putting them into little nicely fit boxes, I don't think is right. I think actually that's pretty wrong, and it's really sad to see that people sometimes will be like, oh yes, I am a, I'm a number 3 type of person, and that is who I am, and that is what I am, and they make their entire identity around that. But yet you're more than that. There's more to you than that, and you have the ability to be more than that. I know, like, for a lot of personality profiles that I read and have taken before, it says that I'm a type A personality, and it means that I'm this aggressive, pugnacious person. Does that define me and who I am? Well, I may be outspoken and I may even be extroverted, but I have learned from that there may be times that I have to hone it in, and that I may need to adapt to certain situations. There may be time that I shouldn't speak. There may be times that I should listen more than I speak. There may be times that I should be loud, and there are times that I should be silent. There's times where I should be very quiet in the way that I speak. And I'm just giving an example of this, where it's like, okay, because I'm a type A personality, I should, it should be done my way. And if it's not done my way, then, it's all done. But really, when I think about it, I really try to become more than what a type A personality is. I've read many books. I've told you guys about this before. I've listened to audiobooks and whatnot. And I really want to grow and develop as a person so that I can prove to people that, yeah, you may have labeled me as a type A personality, but I'm more than that. I'm a human being who has potential. I believe that God has created me, and I believe that God has given me abilities to learn and grow. And I believe that for each and every one of you as well, that you guys are all uniquely and wonderfully made, and you have wonderful gifts and abilities. And it's the question of, are you going to let people label you, or are you going to prove to people that you are more than what that label is, or what that box is that people are trying to fit you in? I mean, you constantly hear about people who have risen above, right? People who couldn't sing, but they practiced. They may have been terrible on the guitar. They may have been a terrible singer, but they practiced and practiced, and they became more than the limitations that were set upon by other people. So I want to encourage you guys with these words, that you are more than that box. You are more than these limitations that people put on you. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video has helped you even just a little bit. I appreciate you guys watching this, and feel free to like and comment on this. I'd love to interact with you guys. And a question I want to leave you guys with: do you guys feel that a lot of people, companies, advertisements, or whatever, governments even, will try to put you in a box and just say this is who you are, and you're nicely fit like that? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? I'd love to hear you guys. Let's have that discussion. So once again, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great Tuesday.